Hello, hello, hello. We are back. Welcome to another stream with us. For those new, I'm Dalah, your very own Foxhead VTuber. Obviously, I was testing out my chatbot thing, my chat setup, and getting rid of this is actually kind of annoying because I sent a test message to kind of try and get a better idea of how I was formatting that. But anyways, we are back. Welcome to another stream with us. And keeping at this streaming every day thing with some goals by the end of the month. Today is day 12. No, sorry. Today is day 13. 13. We'll be doing some art. We love our art. And I think we'll probably just keep up with the emotes right now. I'm pretty tired today. Had a slightly busier day. But yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoy the art. Yes. So we're just going to jump right over to it. Here, how do we get over there? This. And then we do this. Hop. Hoppity hop hop. Alright. So we are here with our blank canvas. I think at least for now, we're going to do the emotes. We've been enjoying the emotes. Been pretty fun. May do this. Insert as new document. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did that wrong. Insert in new document. There we go. There's our guy. There's our little boxy friend. Here. We're just going to jump and grab a couple of them that we were doing. Grab. Where's the laughing one? There it is. And we also have our big laugh. I quite like this one. I'm not quite sure which one I want to do first. I'm kind of tempted to do this one first. I like this. All right. Here, let me just minimize that. Then grab this guy. And we're going to get started here. Oh, you know what I do need? I need my reference palette. Colors. But first off, let's get ourselves a nice, darker green here. We're going to do the blanket here first. There we go. This is obviously a very large thing, so we're going to make that a little bit smaller. And we're going to start drawing here. Take that out just a little bit. Here, need to put this aside. And we're just going to draw. Like that. No hassle, no worry. I don't know what that sound was. It sounded like a snapping sound. Go. Now we're just gonna kind of get some colors in here. A little bit of action there. And we're also going to do like this. We're going to do like this. Yes, I like that. I like how that looks. We're then going over here, and we're going to have an instant, just little line like that. That's perfect. We're gonna go up here now, and we're going to go over here. Right there. That should be fine. Then I think that should be good. Should be good. I like that. Just making sure. Yeah. Okay, so it is doing that. Okay. Angle a little bit better. There we go. Cross over here. And here we go. There we go. Almost done. Oh, nope, not there. There we go. Yeah. Today is, again, going to be a shorter stream. I said this last stream. But, I had a very tiring day. So, not super in the mood to stream. Which is why I'm very clearly going on a little bit slower. Here we go. But we're sticking to this whole streaming everyday thing. And I like it, so ought to keep at it. Keep on keeping at it is the motto. At least for now. I would say that's the closest color there. And we're going to do our best. Do this in one. Uh-huh. 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 Keep it going. Going. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. We did it. That's That's us. There we go. And like that, I do believe here we can probably give ourselves a little bit of a basic outline of the tooth. The tooth. I'm saying that weird. I feel like I've been mispronouncing words a lot lately. I'm forgetting how to talk English. Going to start talking Dutch. I don't know Dutch, but it's gonna happen. There we go. Okay. There we go. Boom. 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 There. That's the outline of our mouth. Then we do need like these tiers here. Yeah, like this. We're gonna fill these in, I suppose. This. Like this. Oh, that was a mistake. Where's this from? There it is. Right here. This is a very thick kind of shade of what the color we're doing here is. And I'm going to do this. Very much. There we go. Good. And then we need the red of the inside of the mouth. Well, actually, before we do that, I want to do this. There we go. That makes me happy. Alright, now, you know what? I need a better background to see what I'm exactly doing here, so we're going to do that. Gotta love it. There we go. Get a better idea. That kind of makes a little bit more sense, right? Okay. So we've kind of got all the line art we need. Well, we're missing one thing. We're missing these sort of eyebrowy looking thingies. We're gonna go with a black. And then we're going to like fade them out a little bit. That's good. Now we get to the coloring stage. Or do we do? We could do this first. Guess we'll put a darker line around here. Do this. Do something like this. I like that. And then we want to go for like a lower, let's see, kind of right along there. Just a second. Yeah, okay. Yes, good. There we go. Oh, shit. Thing disconnected for just a second. I turned it off. By accident. You imagine that my whole system just froze a little bit. I don't know if I was lagging or not. I think it was as a result of turning on my turning back on my drawing tablet. That is the word I was looking for. There we go. So we're going to turn this up. Oh. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to fill in these. Real quick. Didn't notice these before. I don't think. If I did, that was a real fuck up. Now, also, let's clean up this line here. There we go. Jesus, why is this all like this? I don't remember my process here, but clearly it wasn't great. A little better. Boom. Boom. And we're just going to pull out this guy. Nope, not what I meant to do. Do this. Do this. Then go down here. Open up a layer underneath the line art. And we'll just make some lines. Pretty little lines. You know, little accents, stuff like that. I like this brush in particular because I've said this before, but I like this brush in particular because it is like just the tiniest amount of pressure, or hardly any pressure at all, right? Will cause it to just completely fill in its little space. Don't worry about pen sensitivity, nothing like that. It'll just fill it in perfectly. I'm just using a line tool a little bit too much right now. But There we go. We are going to... My computer's being weird. Like camera said it turned off for a second and then turned back on, but I don't know. Oh. Oh, careful. Gotta be careful. Alright, and then that is all you need for that. Oh, okay, there we go. Look how that, like, if you're looking closely, you'll see it's like clicking to fill in the next area. It's like no gradient at all. Just where you put the thing is where it will color. Fill in. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. That. And that's a box. Doing pretty good so far. That's the box is half the battle. There we go. Here. Just do that. So in that space, it's some nice, pretty green. I'm a seafoam green. I like this green. Ooh. There we go. Yeah. And just fill it in a little bit. I like, I don't know what it's called, but I like my other pen. Like font, you could call it. For like more precision stuff for some reason. I don't know why. But I do like this one more for why does this happen that I lose my train of thought? For coloring stuff in, like broadly. Like base coats and stuff like that. Okay, so we want on top of here, and we're just going to use some white to fill in these teeth. We got white teeth. How's that one song go? The Fairly Odd Parents one. Come on. Oh, I even remember the guy's name. It's like Chip. I think it's Chip. Oh, fuck. What's the song called? How's it go? Oh, motherfucker. I can't remember. It's like me and my teeth and or something. There we go. Cool. Just getting the lower layer here. I think these emotes will be fun when people can use them. They're surprisingly easy to make. Hello, why no update? Or why no? Or update? What was I calling you? I think it was Wino. Hello, how you doing? We're just drawing today. Yes, but why no? You know, I don't like bringing negative vibes into it, but I'm not feeling great today. You know, just kind of one of those days. Yeah, I like this emote. I think this is a fun one. It's really just one of those days where, you know, getting out of bed feels hard, kind of thing. And it's like, oh, I gotta do this, so I gotta do that. You know, I was going to go out, but then, you know, the people I was going to go out with canceled, so it just a bunch of small things. Yeah, depression day, pretty much. But we're keeping at it. We're keeping the vibes up. Here. We want sort of a deeper red on the inner mouth here. Because I'd shade the hell out of this. Wait. Not even showing up. Oh yeah, that's there. You can kind of see it. Maybe if I do this. This isn't terrible. This isn't a bad color. What about this? Yeah. Basically it's made the same color as yeah. I was like, am I on the wrong layer? And I kept looking back and I was like, no, I'm on the right layer. The fuck? Sometimes a VOA as an artist, it's like, what am I doing at the moment? Pretty much artist and programmer, we do stuff because we understand theory, and then when it works, we're equally surprised. Maroon or burgundy. I think that's one of those two. I would say that's more of a maroon. Like this. Here, let me see. This would be more of like a like a burgundy, like maybe a slightly darker. I think this is maroon. It's like almost a purpley color. No, wait. Here we go. Okay. Well, it's kind of just you don't know what it's going to look like until you've done it. And then I heard this for writers too. Apparently it's because I have a hobby of writing as well. Very creative box, I will say. Not to toot my own horn too much. If my teacher ever gets us to actually make our animations. Yeah. But I was talking with somebody about different types of writing, and one of the ways explained to me was a gardener. So basically, you would plant the seed. You know what kind of seed it's going to be, even. And then you kind of watch it grow, and it grows with you in that way. And supposedly, that's how, that's the, what is it called? Category? Type of writer? Typewriter. That the guy behind Game of Thrones is. Like when you hear him talk about it, he's like, "Oh, I don't know. Jaime Lannister was originally going to kill the king and marry his sister or Arya or something." And this is an actual thing. But then I was watching him in my books, and I was like, you know what, I this guy's growing into something different. And it's like the idea that art is kind of out of your control once you start putting it to a page. And I would say I have tendencies towards that. And there we go. That's a really way too dark or way too light pink there. So I'm going to darken it a bit. So that. Oh, that's 1,000 times better. You know what's funny? I thought. You know what's funny? I brought the... Oh! I write the beginning of my friend's group campaign mainly just how it starts. I'm guessing you're meaning you wrote the beginning of a campaign for your friends? Is that what you're saying? I'm having a little bit of difficulty. Okay, I get it. That's cool. Yeah, fun fact, I was also working on D&D campaign stuff today. basically, the one I was working on was in response to like a show or like a comic that me and some like friends read. It was like, well, Tower of God, if anybody knows it. Got an anime. Not a very good one, but got an anime. Um, and basically, uh, there's characters in it who are virtually gods. Um, and they are called the Great Warriors. There we go. Look, let's see. Can we get that? No, we need that a little bit darker. Alright, that's a little bit too dark. Like 19. 19 I think is perfect. 19 opacity. Yeah, I like that. And then have you seen JJK season 3 with Naoya and his pillow fist? So I saw the manga. I was reading it at the time. And four. You mean like? Oh yeah. Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, that's pretty good. I I had oh, I like stopped reading it, and I was like in a state where I was like, oh yeah, the best form is the manga. You have to ingest the media as intended from the original creation to feel what the original creator meant by whatever, right? But I was a little bit one of those guys, but less edgelordy. Just I liked the manga more. That was a very long-winded way of saying I liked the manga, but I stopped reading it around the last chapter I read. I remember there was like Yuji and somebody else went to go fight like a dancing dude, like some sort of guy who danced or something, and there was this guy in a courtroom who had just lost his case and then was like, Higuruma. The Higuruma? Higuruma. Yes. He lost his case. And then I don't know who the guy they were fighting back then was. Right, the culling game arc. I stopped just once the culling game arc started. I'm looking. Was it? No, not this guy. Find number 2 and track down Hajime? No. I don't know who. Yeah, no. I don't know. It's been a while. That was like um I think like 300 or not fuck. Jesus, if it was. Might as well be playing One Piece at that point. But like 50 or more chapters, probably closer like 100 chapters before where we are currently. I hear we're in like an epilogue or something. Oh yeah, One Piece is actually taking a break, kinda. Yes, I heard about this, and I'm actually kind of interested because I believe um that they are redoing like the anime. And supposedly it's going to have better pacing and better um like I imagine it'll take maybe like 7,000 episodes to get back to where we were, like 500. But I'm looking forward to actually seeing some of it if they do end up going down that road, which I'm not sure that they are because I haven't heard anything about it since that announcement came out or something. Hmm. Oh, are you? Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Um, go. And we need to shade our box. Shade the box. Throw shade at the box. Don't do that, please. People are calling it One Pace. Yeah, I think so. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm really curious to see what they do. I wanna see what they do. What's the dog doing? Could you imagine that? Your anime is so fucking popular that you get a second version of it. Like, just a repeat of everything that happened. I'm not adding a whole lot. Like, virtually nothing they're adding. But you're still getting that repeat. Could you imagine having like a series that popular? That's crazy. Over that, down to there. And we just need yeah, for the most part. Like how many once it got into the Grand Line, like how many episodes were literally useless filler? Like okay, okay, okay. Okay. Wait a sec. Um, there is there is one part of filler that I genuinely love, and no one will ever take away from me. That should just be canonized because it was the best part. It was the that Navy base one where they infiltrate the Navy base with what's his name? Ginorino? We'll look it up. I think it's the G6 arc. One Piece. G8. Yeah. Yeah, with what's his name? What's his name? Where is it? Okay, we need a list. Well, there's Jonathan, the head of the base. Where is he? We have Jonathan. And we have what was his name? Forget. 8 to 9% in One Piece. The filler episodes account. Oh, that is too many. At least they'll be getting rid of it. Going back to the what's his name? Going back to the fuck. All right, that's gone. Never mind. That's the Dalah guarantee. You're going to get a lot of brain what? Maybe it would be in here. Would it? No. Okay. It's just this random character. At least the upcoming seasons won't be 1,000 episodes. Be better paced, most likely. Yeah. That's basically what I wanted to say. Thank you, Wino. We love Wino here. Wino is the best Wino. A Bonnie kept crashing stream. Remember yesterday how Bonnie kept crashing stream? Who's Bonnie? Oh, I. Fuck. I'm like so out of touch with the lingo. There we go. Cover it up. Cover it up. Come on. There we go. Something like that. There we go. I was on the wrong layer. Oh. I didn't get the internet, like YouTube, a lot of games for a long period of my childhood. Oh, I couldn't even. I won't say that. Never mind. But as a result, I generally fall short of internet lingo. It was not ingrained into me as a wee box, as a wee little box. There we go. And we're just gonna do this. Oh shit. Okay, we need kind of a lighter color here. There we go. Look at that. That's perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Oh, wait. I need to... Oh, wrong layer. Here. There we go. Sorry. Something smells like fire. I'll be right back. Sorry. I'm back. Oh. Nothing important. Oh, also Scott was actually afraid of Bonnie. Okay, I need to read that first thing. It would be funny if the next time you play FNAF, Bonnie keeps crashing stream like yesterday. Was yesterday crashing a lot? I know, like I had some bad connection at the end there. Yeah? Nobody told me? I didn't even notice. Yeah. Oh. Bonnie... I was saying how Bonnie was in the closet? I have to look back across last stream. It wasn't it wasn't a super long stream. So yeah, I'm gonna look back on last stream and I'm like, I have no memory of this. Yeah, here. Is I will say, like, the connection, like, looked not great. Yeah. Yesterday was 4 hours. So I might look off stream and... Because that doesn't sound right to me. That it, like, kept crashing. I don't know why that would be. today we have a nice, wonderful connection. So I'm pretty happy about that. I can't believe nobody's like really said anything. Damn. I'll stop and try to fix stuff if stuff is going wrong. You know. Yeah, might have been, might have been. Like, I I know I had 1% dropped frames, and for like a minute, my my like connection to the internet like died out for like a minute maybe. But didn't you play FNAF at some point yesterday? Here's the fun part. I think you are thinking of a different person. I've never played FNAF. I've never played it in my life. So yeah, you're thinking of a different person. I was playing Undertale the whole time. I do want to play FNAF eventually. I feel like it's such a um instrumental gaming history game that it's something I have to play. Like really, come on, come on. Yeah, it was somebody else. Okay, cool. I'm glad. I was just really worried for a second. I was like, dude, I was just crashing repeatedly and nobody said shit. Got it. Understood. Mission failed. We'll get him fucking next time. But no, it's good to know that I wasn't doing that. Um, yeah, this is a pretty good emote, honestly. Got any notes, Wino? Anything I should add, change, or alter about this emote? Or you think we're done? Because we also got to do this one. Where No, you're alright. You're alright. You gave me a little bit of a scare, I do admit. But you're alright. You're alright. A little bit more stuff to the background if possible. Like what do you mean? Because keep in mind this isn't emote. This isn't like a drawing. It's like you'd be able to put it in chat. What else were you thinking here? Like here, maybe something like this. Is this what you're talking about? No. It will have a false background, so I kind of like the white stripe, so this is just a dark example of you know, a Twitch background, kinda. There we go. There we go. Oh shit! No. Oh wait, what? Yep. That. like that. I think we can maybe do this though. Angle it up here. The gray to the bottom of it, I mean the white strips. Yeah, absolutely, we could try that. Here. Inner shadow. This is don't worry, we're gonna you know, edit this a little bit here in just a second. Maybe 7. There we go. Something like that, and then a little bit more like that. Maybe. More in here. Yeah. That's what you're thinking? Here. I also want to try something. Just real quick. It's something I like trying. I like a little bit of blur. Yeah. I kind of like the blurred look. What do you think? Right? I always like a little bit of blur. Just a tiny bit. I find it adds a little bit of character. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's our laughing emote. I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to save that to our laugh. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Up. Dorito nom. Yes, indeed. I agree with this statement. Dalah agrees with Dorito nom. Yeah, very good. And then an example of what that would look like would be where there it is. What that would look like that. That's what it would look like. Pretty good. Yeah. Then we'll just put it right beside the other guy here. Why don't have you seen the other emotes? Have you seen the other ones I did? No? Alright. We're just going to jump right over. These are all the emotes I did. What do you think? We got a heart. We got an Angie. We got I call this one Ayo, but I'm not sure what it is. We got a chaos. We got a comfy. We got a disgust. You like the angry one? I'm glad you like the angry one. We got the cry emote, which is got the fragile on the box. We got the booba. I like the booba. And we got the broke. No money. Might as well have a little... Why the booba? Because the booba is booba. Boobin. Do you not like it? Do you not approve? Where is it? Do you not approve the booba? I knew you would. The booba rests right in the middle, right next to me. It is booba. All right, we'll jump right back over to it. This one messing this up a little bit. Go. Is that right? Looks wrong. Why does it look like the random videos I get on my YouTube feed about the Jenny mod like every 12 months? I mean, you could just say every year at that point, but the Jenny mod. You mean the emote? Fair enough. Fair enough. Sometimes just year ain't rolling. Also, supposedly, the reason why we have a booba emote is supposedly this avatar, the box, can shapeshift. Ooh. We are a shape-shifting box. Totally normal, totally something any box could do. Totally. Nothing weird going on here. How and why? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Stick around and find out, hey? Why not? Who knows? Find out what's under the box. Here. Now then, anyways, we're going to jump back into drawing. We're going to do the drawing thing. I gotta save this as a credit document as well. Sorry, real quick. We're just going to do that. But now that we've done that, we can do that. And that. And that. All gone. Kept saying how people looked flammable yesterday when I got bored. Well, that sounds... I was about to say something, but that sounds wrong. I was about to say you are very not, able to be lit on fire. But there's another word for not likely to be lit on fire that I could very easily mispronounce. Anyways, kind of wish I was able to put images in chat because the new pack I was working on yesterday looked really pretty. What do you mean I'm a little confused. Were you drawing stuff? Minecraft mod pack. Ah, fair enough. Well, if you do just really want to share, what is this emote supposed to be held by a hand? Yes, it is. You not like it? It's the grabbed emote. I think it's kind of cute in like a freaky way. Here, it looks better on like a white background though. Yeah, it's supposed to be a hand. It will be kind of a gloved hand because we want to express that anybody is allowed to be grabbing the box. Kind of get what I mean? So we're going to go with a black coloring. Grab it by its head. We'll maybe make some art of that later. But yes. For now, we're going to try and draw this. But I'd definitely be down. Just yoink. Yeah. I'd definitely be down to make some art for that, though. That sounds like fun. I guess yoinketh. I cast tungsten ball sack. Testicular torsion. I knew somebody who had that actually. Fucked up. Funny thing, my D&D character is basically just Hornet from Silksong. Like, okay, when you say basically just Hornet from Silksong, I have a couple questions. Do you wear a mask? Do you talk? The silk and the needle? So, do you look like when it dies and yes, it talks? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I see. Hmm. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. I talked with my DM about Death Curse that activates upon my death. That is my favorite kind of DM that allows that kind of thing. The kind that's like, oh yeah, this is totally homebrew bullshit, but if I were like dead, could something cool happen? And the ones that allow it are my favorite kind of DM. And then we'll just do a darker green here. Meter. Green like this. That. that. We got our green like this. In here. There we go. Up. 15 mini BBAG. Well, at that point, they're just BGs. Big evil guys. Yeah. So you've got 15 BGs and then one BBEG. Yeah. The literal name is Armored Rats. Quest to kill the gods. That is awesome. I like that name. I like when people name their campaigns. I've been a part of Death Machine, which was a Tomb of Annihilation game. And now I am a part of, because that one ended. We did not kill a Serac though. And now our new campaign called Helldivers, because we're doing Descent into Avernus, kind of. Descent into Avernus with some slight spins. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. So instead of one big god at the end, the real villain is the devil himself. Sometimes Asmodeus, sometimes other guys. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Is this soup going to be eaten by you or by the devil? I'm curious. I'm a curious box. Divine soup. We were supposed to give it to him, but don't. And he tries to kill us. Nice. That sounds like a fun game. I like it. And then we just need the shade here, color, and a lightish blue. Up. And we're just going to go. Nope. this. There we go. There we go. I also tried, because we technically have 2 DMs, try and do a co-op character that is mute, so it doesn't share any future fight stuff. My guess is what you're trying to say is there's an NPC or a player that you have relation to or something, that sees the future. Okay, player. And they're mute so that they can't, like, share events and then be wrong or be too right. That makes sense. My friends that plan to do a co-DM, co-op, DM thing. Nice. Yeah, I'm in a game with some co-op DMs too, called Tales of War. Quite enjoy it. Quite enjoyable campaign. Basically, every session they swap and plays, and one plays while the other narrates. And the person that they each play is a mute fortune teller, or like prophet. Am I getting this right now? Okay. Okay. I'm figuring out this wino guy. I'm figuring you out, man. We're just going to do this. Multiple personality disorder, technically, because one of them has the personality of a cat and the other has ADHD. Well, technically they both. So, but different flavors of ADHD. Fair enough. There you go. Then we'll just do little red tongue thing. Oh. Good. We need to alter this a little bit. Gotta make the fangs a little bit more presentable. We do have fangs. Fangs. Oh, and there we go. Nope. Nope. There we go. vampire fangs, indeed. Or something similar, at the very least. You want to know why I designed myself with fangs? I think I told this story yesterday, actually. But, it's because I kind of actually have them. My canines are weirdly sharp. The first person I ever kissed actually cut their tongue on them. They thought it was hot, so I mean, I guess win-win, but had to be very careful ever since. What if somebody were to kidnap you? Well, don't be getting too many ideas. Well, here's a random fact I know. Your fingers are about as hard to bite through as, like, a hard carrot. So, presumably, yeah, I can make them bleed. They're going down. Though I think I have better weapons than my teeth. Like the Slayer that makes demons bleed. What? I'm a little confused. But yes, sure. Wait, comparison time. Okay. I meant the demons. Oh, I meant the Slayer from Doom. Yes. Okay, I understand. What do you mean comparison time? Are you going to pull out some examples or something? All right, here we go. And we're just gonna this. My nails grow fast and sharp as heck, and you have sharp as heck teeth. This is apparently true. All right. Apparently yes. Are we comparing sizes right now? Is that what's going on? Your nails can keep growing, so I'm thinking you'll probably win in the end, but sharpness, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I haven't really used them to bite through much. It's mainly just my canines, it's like 2 teeth. So attempted to cut my eyelid when I was in 5th grade by accident. Yes, we must specify for the Twitch overlords that everything, all this harm, is all by accident. None of it's on purpose. It's all happening in a video game. All that. It was an accident that happened in a video game. There you go. So basically, you're we don't talk too much about that, but yeah, I do a little bit of the same, honestly. No self-harm, none of that is actually happening, all in a game, all in a game. I just realized my pinky nail is the sharpest. Huh. Just realized that, huh? I don't know if I believe you. I don't know. I don't know why I wouldn't believe you, but I don't know. I'm watching. Always watching. Huh. You need to clean your desk. Well then, you better get to it. No time like present. Mm-hmm. Alright, here we go. And do a little dark red in here. There we go. And there we go. Oh, like that. And we just need a little bit down here. Cha. 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 Good. Tempted to grant a handful of noodles out of a 3-day-old. Jesus. Maybe don't. Maybe don't. Also, my friend's birthday tomorrow. What are you doing? You doing anything fun with this friend? Oh, shit. Yeah. I usually take out my friends on their birthdays to like like my favorite burger place or something. I don't know. They'll have to quarantine because of COVID in my house. COVID's kind of been done with for like 2 years. Not like I get that it's like not gone, but you have like a very super Fair enough. Mainly because I don't want to get others sick. I'm still yet to develop symptoms. Huh. Interesting. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Been contagious since Friday. Huh. Was exposed on Wednesday. Fair enough. I guess you don't want to get your friends sick. That makes sense. Makes sense to me. Go with a lighter green. Actually, we can pull up this guy and just get a snapshot of that green. Yeah, you want to come over this weekend. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Sometimes life's gotta be that way. But hey, like, nobody's disappearing. You know what I mean? So, always a good chance that you can hang out and like celebrate birthday stuff on a different particular day. And we need to use this. Do this. Go, put that in. Good. Go. And last little bit here. Need skin tone. There we go. Just slide that under here. And then that's kind of what it would look like here. Okay, well, I think we'll get some shading in on this box, for sure. Am I the only one including the broadcaster in here? Yeah, at the moment, probably. Also, Twitch has this weird thing where basically, if you're not chatting, like, at least somewhat, it doesn't really count you as a viewer, or if you're not, like, interacting with the stream. Because of its, like, big crackdown on, like, view bonnets and stuff like that. So, like, sometimes I'm sitting at one viewer And then when somebody starts talking, it jumps up to 5 in an instant. So who really knows? Plenty of people could be here, or it could just be us, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. Generally, these VODs are recorded, though, so, don't say anything in confidence. Generally, don't do that anyway. But, yeah. Ever had Cheez-It grooves? I have not. These look good, though. Yeah, they look good. I'd love to try some. That'd be nice. I don't know where I'd get them, though. Probably like some supermarket. There we go. Go. And here we are. Right here. So for the hand, though, gotta go. All good. Catch you next time. Yeah, for sure. Hope you end up feeling better. We're probably not going to go too much longer anyway. Yeah. Good. And gotta be inner glow kind of thing of later, like a darker blue. Change it to normal. Lower that. Lower it some more. Up it. There we go. And then we're just going to lower the opacity there. Yeah, I think that makes those look better. Overall, pretty solid. Grab box. And then we're just going to save that as a PNG. Where's the grab? There it is. Save. And then we're going to save it as a CRITA document as well. Because we use CRITA. CRITA. Crit. I don't want to accidentally say something bad. I'm going to stop doing that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We could probably get in another one before we're done here. Here, let me grab a hold of this real quick. There we go. Yeah, that looks. Be a little bit bigger. Good. Up. Then make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Should be good. No, we can do a little bit bigger than that. There we go. I like that. That's pretty good. Then we are going to do, if we were to do anyone, because this is the one that we have background for. We have Losing Sanity, as I call it. I think we'll do this one and then we'll probably end for the day. I was pretty tired. I went into it, so this was the reference. So what am I thinking about? Right, okay. So we're going to go with the blanket layer first. We want to go to this pen. I want to lower that down to 2. Nope, nope. I need to go up. Go up a layer. There we go. And something like this. Like that. Okay. Good. Like that. Then we'll do something like this. And kind of do something like that. I think that looks okay. Yeah. There we go. Go. Put in my earphone for just a second here. And I think here, just a second. Let's go have a little music in my ear myself while I draw. Here, I'll turn this up a little bit. I have debated if I want to like set it up so that like the music is only in the stream, which is how most streamers do it, I believe. And then the VOD wouldn't get like copyrighted or anything or whatever. I don't know. Or like taken down. Which is like a setting you can do, but I'm not sure exactly how it works. So I haven't done it yet. Dead rat with brain. And it's you such as any day. You used to look back like a preacher. Yes, yes, it was the kind of teacher women were inside. Like Rasputin, river of the Russian queen. That's the thing. He carried on. Boom, 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 boom. He believed he was a holy hero. He would heal himself. Rasputin, I the Rasputin Queen. Look at the Meridians. Rasputin, the machine. I used to be able to sing this word for word. This, What a Wonderful World, which I can still sing word for word, even without music. And another one that I'm forgetting right now. A slightly more obscure song. Forget what it's called. Okay, also, for anybody, this will only make you want to do it more, and I still recommend not to. Do not look up the Rasputin jar. Rasputin's jar. It explains a lot, to be honest. But, yeah. Machine. Go. There we go. Just fully down here. Like that. And like this. And we're also going to just like fade these out a little bit. Fade out the eyebrows. Fade out the mouth. And fade out the nose. The eyes are pitch black. Black darkness. Oh, we'll have our actual eyes poking out. Yeah, go. Pitch this over to that. And Our connection's working lovely. No dropping frames at all. He's gonna rescue me. Please come rescue me. Huh. Lana. Ooh. I love this one. They put the sea, the name of the ship was a Billy O.T. Flew up and run it down, and my Billy was blown. May the whalemen come, tea and rum. Day when the tongue is done, you take their leave and go. She's sweet but psycho, the psycho. Psycho. I have an idea. Here. There we go. There we go. Of course, we can get rid of this when it doesn't work out, but not what I'm looking for. Ooh, this one's good. I'm getting the feeling that this isn't what we are going to want, but I kind of like the why though. Why though? Why is this happening? I feel like this is very in character for me because I get confused. I get more confused than angry commonly is what is true. Coming back, hit the ground, my friend. Burr, burr, burr. Hit the ground. There we go. Now we just need to fill this in. Go. This is the one we want to use, though. Yes, good. This is already feeling better. There we go. Inside the time. Go. Then we just need to fill in this. Go. I'm debating. I have an idea. I'm not sure. Not sure yet. I like these eyes, but I'm wondering if they'd be any better with a little bit of light still in them. And we're going to give them a little bit of this color too. A little bit more light. No, I regret that. Okay. We're gonna leave them a little bit crazy looking. Well, actually, we could do this. Okay. I'm gonna jump to a higher layer. And I'm going to cover it up with a lighter color. That looks fucking insane. No, I'm good. Oh shit. There. I'm fine with this for now. And you know what the great part about me doing these emotes is? I get to like come back to this anytime I want. Anytime I want. So I can change virtually any part of this. Oh. Also, I appreciate y'all on the green app. Just saying. Twitch itself, which I'm streaming on, doesn't like you. I can't, call out your app by name, but thanks for now. But I appreciate you. Oh. And then go and use this. Sorry for it suddenly just popping onto screen there. We're going to color this in here. You know what would be good, actually? 3 spread. We're going to go to normal. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. That was just a random thing I wanted to do. Let's try it out. Alright, we're going to see how this looks on a screen, at least in a lower scale. Because right now, this is like encompassing my whole screen, right? So, partially the purpose of me putting the emotes up on screen is see what they look like. Like, this ain't giving me a... Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Yes. Good. It's a DJ. That's not bad. I'm going to save this as a created document. Yeah, actually, it's already saved as a created document, so we can just save over that. I do want to save two versions of a PNG. One with the Y though, and one without. Actually, you know what? That was a mistake. Okay. We still have to shade. Where's the scene? Nice. This guy. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. Yeah. Oh shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Sorry. I think my cord was sitting on top of the what do you call it? Tab button. There we go. Little fix. Not too much to worry about. So we just want to do that, and then we want to grab the blue in here and give it a little, something like that, and something like that. Like, there we go. And then we want to grab the skin too and give it kind of a darker color like that. Just the small little details that I think really bring something together. Okay, then we'll jump up here. No, we don't want that. We want maybe this or this. I like that. That's pretty good. So now we're going to save this as a created document. And then a PNG. Ooh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oops. Forgot to take down the background there. There we go. And we'll just save this one as a 2. There we go. And we're just going to jump over to our chatting screen real quick. Oh. Oh. Believe it or not, oh. Sitting in a chair continuously without like trying to like stay in camera. Oh. And, you know, not moving at all. Except for like maybe your upper body. Leaves you a little sore. Here, but I do want to see how this looks. Just want to see. Oof. I don't know if I'm a fan of it, but we'll kind of decide on that later. For now, I don't really want it up, but you know, it's in the category of finished possible emotes. I think my favorite so far has been Chaos. I think Chaos has been the best one. I do really like the booba. I think Chaos has been like, which is the fiery one up there, has been like the most impressive is the wrong word. It's not impressive, it's like technically best. Like for an emote wise, like I think that's the best quality. That's the word I was looking for. The best quality one. But yeah, it's not the most important thing that we have the best quality here. I say this in the description of every live stream, that this is a streamer learning experience. You'll find that in every one of my VODs, the streamer learning experience. We're all learning how this works. But we have reached the end of our day. My microphone was a little bit far from me. Again, streamer learning experience. I'd like to thank everybody for their support, lurkers, friendos. Hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. By the end of your time here, you want to hang out again or drop a follow. We're happy to have you. We are going to raid out into probably a friendo, because, you know, I prefer when we're just doing single person raids to just be friendos. We're going raid Gen C5K. She is a lovely little creature. Definitely a very kind one. She is very often on stream with her guy. And they can be very cute together. But for now, I should make sure before I do anything that they're going to be live for another minute. Oh yeah, they just went live like 14 minutes ago live. Okay. I will absolutely raid her. Gen 5. And I encourage anybody, future, present, all the above, go check out Gen 5K or C5K on Twitch. They may have changed their name in the future, I don't know, but they are a very cute person who deserves all the love. But for now, finally, to all my cardboard crusaders, good time zone. See you tomorrow. Stay comfy. And